What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shin Ryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. We are finally here, guys. Anniversary is here and upon us. We have pretty much got to look and see what it has to offer. Guys, how are you feeling? How are you guys feeling about the anniversary? What's your take on it? I've got a few previews of what how people feel. Honestly, for me, in all honesty, I wasn't super expecting with regards to what was going to come out. If you remember in my previous video in the past, and also with previous, conversations with Dino, we already discussed the fact that there's going to be more emphasis on what they have to offer from the character standpoint. But of course, a man can dream. We can expect, what could be extraordinary. But a lot of things have happened here. As much as I'm late to the show, I've actually gone through the game. I was going to actually do a live recording, but it was getting too long, the video, so I want to just make sure I could focus on key things with regards to the anniversary instead and not go all across the board, okay? Because I was going about trying to do my dailies and that kind of stuff so I can actually contribute to the cake. I haven't gone through everything yet. I have gone through some stuff. You can see, I have enough to get cake. Yep, so we can go right ahead and just contribute to the cake here. And we can start with the cake here. We're going to try and go frame by frame so that way we don't actually get too confused because there is a lot of things amongst here, okay? First of all, as you guys have confirmed, all the stuff that was mentioned in the update patch notes are now here, okay? Some of them are pending in a way in that maybe it's like a date after, but you're going to see what I'm talking about in a bit, okay? First of all, we know the Lucky Treasure Hunt is back, so you got to pick this daily. I'm going for the EX move right here. Next thing we're going to go is going to go across the top here. So we're going to look at what we have here. So the cake here, pretty much exactly what was in half anniversary. And amongst this cake here, this is the key part of everything. It is the, where is it? I think, is it the Gate to Glory? No, yeah, the Gate to Glory that has this daily training here. So this is going to be the key characters to collect here. Now, guys, as much as they've been giving us trashy characters in terms of like, whatever the key characters are, I think the focus has been to have who they will consider the most in demand: Thunder, Wind, and Flame faction. And that's going to be obviously one of the more recent characters that are available. Either character that people have not really focused on collecting the full whatever, or they've not been able to get the full stuff. So for me, this is actually not a bad choice as well, because you guys know I'm not done with my El Fuerte, even though he's going to be the least important here. My Suit Able is trying to build up to triple S, and my Fire Aeon is trying to get to 5 stars. Even 2 stars, he hasn't gotten there yet. So these are all cool options, but I'm going to go for Suit Able for sure, because it's the one I kind of like has fallen behind. But this is going to obviously be dependent on how our summons go. So there's going to be a bit of a summons galore in the end. All the stuff that we saved, we're going to be zapping them all up, okay? This is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy by the end of the video, so you guys should stay tuned, okay? Now, like I said before, this is my second attempt on doing this video, so there actually was an anniversary code. I put it in already. I'm just going to type it in again, but obviously I've already used it. It is 400 gems, as you can see in the title below, and the code is going to be on your screen right here, and it is going to be SFD. Forgive me, I keep forgetting that this is not case sensitive, and it's going to be Annie with a double N and I, and then you're going to put number 1, and it's going to get you 400 gems. Okay, I've already used mine, so you can see sorry kid, it's invalid because obviously I've used it. But if you guys haven't used it yet, free 400 gems for you guys amongst everything else. Okay, like I said before, this is not the first I've done my recorded video today, so there's going to be a few things that I would have loved to have shown you from the start, but they're already gone. But you guys already have an idea what it is, so that's cool. So going to the next frame, we're going to go to the Masquerade Ball. This is the main event of the entire game, almost, because our adventure story mode is back, and we like to do the adventure story mode stuff. So we're going to go right ahead and try and create a story out of the whole stuff here. Going back to what I was trying to say before, Vega is the main team, and I've been hearing good stuff about him. It's almost tempting me to actually switch my special summons, but I'm going full ham on Trendy Akuma, because I need to get my Trendy squad together. We're also going to be pulling for him as well. It's going to be among the first pulls for go for the rest of the stuff, but because we already have at least 20 plus special summons, I always try to pull after 20 plus special summons, even though maybe 40 might be the sweet spot. I'm going to wait till 40. I'm going to start doing every 40 now. And even if I don't get anything, it's fine, because in the end, it's all locked, right? But going to the Elegant Duel, same old stuff from pre-anniversary, just a chance for you guys to just start collect some mini stuffs out there. And if you guys are already building a good squad, you can start to test yourself up amongst the best with regards to how high a score can be. Easiest way for you to guys beat your squad, if you guys are trying to find the best damage dealing squad out there, go to the leadership board. There's a lot of templates out there. Look at the teams that actually work out right. See if you can get someone that's close to it. There's always going to be a little difference here and there, be it in EX moves, be it in timing, being in RNG, whatever. But you can always try to use this as a template. This stuff is kind of really tough for me because I don't have teams that belong here. I'm just going to do my best in terms of like just doing the dailies and make sure I get all 4 chests for the day, because you can obviously get your currency to actually get into the let's go out here into the masquerade supplies, which is going to be where you can get stuffs here. And what you got to masquerade supplies, guys, don't worry about any of these characters at all. Even authority, honestly, even authority, like I said, as long as they're not special characters, don't worry about them. And even Fire Aiden is there. Just go for either A tokens, because like I said, you remember what the tip I shared with you guys, you can exploit that tip as well with this and have a better chance of those guys, or focus on the soul core, because you're going to have those special characters that you want to boost to that full strength, and at the bare minimum, go for boost stones. Okay, going back to the other stuff as well, I lost him as it is, as expected. Now this is the new sort of the added, which I kind of love. Now I kind of have enough to kind of make a pool for the day, so we're supposed to try and like guess to see where he is. I'm going to try this right now because I have no idea how it works. I'm going to pick my favorite number is number 7. Go to number 7. Oh, what? Wait, hold on. I say follow the clues and find the fighter to get +1 progress. So what is the clues here? Find me to gain progress. Okay, I guess I don't understand how the game works. So it says remaining points search. Are we just going to search randomly? This is that's the only button or option we have here. So I'm going to hit search because that's the only thing I feel like I can do. Bounty Hunter. Wait, I just exhausted everything. 100 points and everything's all gone. So what? Follow the clues and find the fighter to... Follow the clues and find the fighter to... God. Follow the clues and find the fighter to gain +1 progress. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to learn more about this stuff because for now, I don't understand what is happening here. So I guess you're going to keep on unlocking clues to find the fighter. So he's Bounty Hunter. He's somewhere. Bounty Hunter. Bounties. You know what? As we go frame by frame, we're going to see if we can actually unlock what they're talking about here. We got the etiquette training. We're going to be doing this. Obviously, you know how it is. I do the recordings afterwards. So I'm going to put that as a separate video as well. When a fighter, blah, 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 blah. It's all good. And we're going to now go into the next frame, all right? So we're done with the Masquerade Ball for now. So we have the VIP reset. This is one of the favorite stuff that I love about Henry. This is one of the stuff I'm actually looking forward to. And that's why I kept saying, if you guys can go as high as possible, it means you can get more rewards. Obviously, I got to Mastery level 10, so I was able to claim all this all the way to, 1, which is kind of cool. I appreciate that. That reset pretty much is important and all that kind of stuff. So now the next thing I'm going to now say is we're going to go over to draft. Draft is not available until the 28th of February. This is not available until the 28th of February as well, FG Battle. But we do have training memories for the 21st, so this actually kind of goes through. And this is where you get that chaotic starlight, that free chaotic starlight. That was actually a surprise by the devs. The moment I saw it's just highlighted there, I was like, wow, these guys actually did a great job. So I'm actually really, I'm proud of them. That means I can get my Oni to 2 stars. If we succeed in at least pulling 2 free Onis, we can get them to 2 stars. I'm going to be pairing each of them with Chaotic Starlight for sure. So, now this one here, double resources. So for bounties, Crusade, Shadowless City. So now you have to do your Shadowless City because I typically skip them occasionally. It's only when it's time for street art that I might be a bit more, aggressive. But I've been a bit lazy, with regards to this, Shadowless City event. But it's fair to say that, now it's going to be tough to skip them. So I've got 5 cream. I'm going to donate my cream. All right, keep pushing this up. Keep pushing this up. Keep pushing this up. All right, and then the last cream for the day, 5 to summon ticket. That is absolutely dope. that actually pushes up one step further in terms of like our summon possibility today. If we get at least 40 minimum, that we can actually pull special summons. Otherwise, it's going to be more of the other summons available. So yeah, so now it's going to be on to the next frame. Now let's get to the mall where we have like the legends are back. You guys who have sort of like missed out on the likes of Flame Chun-Li and some of the other characters the first time around. Most of them are not really like missed out, but the key thing here is the massive discount that they kind of like have added right now. Initially, I believe Flame Chun-Li had a pretty nice discount at first, and it's much better than the half anniversary discount that was provided. But now they've gone back to not just 50% off, but about 75% off, which is great. And for all the other fashion characters out there, or legendary characters out there, my bad, they're at least 65% off, which is a greater deal than 50% off we've getting before. So you have a chance to now get your pick. For those who feel like Flame Chun-Li is one important character when it comes to trying to be high there with the high scores. So if you guys want her, you obviously have the chance to get her. So that's actually the amazing thing about that. So that is with that frame. And I think that's about it with the cake section. So we're going to see what else we have here. The Gate to Glory here. And this is pretty much Dan's event here. We got the Fight Mall. Obviously, if you want to get him straight up, you go right ahead and make your combination. Buy him out. Obviously, I'll recommend because he is not a special character. You can obviously work towards getting him straight up. Even right off in our pool that we're going to pull here. We'll see if we're lucky to pull him as well. We have, some of these other grants that typically kind of pop up. And like I said before, this is one section right now, guys. If once you have the reset on the grants, any grant that includes an option to actually pick typically will be one of these grants here, right? To get EXPs, it's time to get that EXP going, guys. It's time to climb up the ranks. EXP is one of the easiest things that can easily hold you back in your progress if you don't have enough EXP, right? I started working on my EXP right now, and I'm getting up there for sure. I already went to perks, and of course, this is going to be our next it's going to be our next recording. There's a lot of nice rewards I took pick here as well. As you can see, the whole aim is to get everything by the end of the adventure itself, so we don't want to miss out on any of those stuffs here. And of course, daily training we looked at before. I believe you can access that through the Vega event too, or is it just through that, or is it through actually? Yeah, how do we, okay, we actually went through here before. It looks like I'm just going in circles. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go frame by frame so we don't repeat ourselves, but we didn't go through those individual Vegas stuff. I don't remember if we did that. Secret Tenant is still ongoing. We got to go right ahead and finish that before, it is time for the next day's event. We already went through this. We're going to just skip that. And I believe the rest are just what you typically would do on your regular dailies and stuff like that. What else are we going to look at right now? The key thing right now is, let's go ahead and just get this one picked up. Do we have a good crusade here? We have over a day to complete that, but you can see right now you have when a fighter inflicts bleed on an enemy, increase attack by 5% at the end of the battle, cycle to 5 times to get that extra boost with the boss here. One that is currently on this. Actually, one that is on every one of them because now you're getting that, double reward boost here and there. So like the guild, whatever, you're gonna get that there too. I have to do my Shadowland as well. And of course, if you hit milestones, you get all this kind of stuff. But there's nothing else really. That's pretty much, the whole bunch of it. But the key and the last bit of it is obviously the characters that have been introduced right now. And we are looking at, let's start with Vega first of all. This is going to be the real Vega to get, all right? And this is definitely way better than other Vega, okay? This is the Vega to go for right now. He's got the soul power. And the other thing I want to look at is, let's look at the other characters. Looks like soul power is something that's still being slept on. That has not been addressed at all for regular fighters. As you can see right here, it's not been added. I don't know if it's going to be the way it is. Not everyone's getting it, and maybe they've just addressed those who are going to get it. Or maybe they're still going to release in batches. I have no idea what they're going to do with the soul power. Limit break. Obviously, this is the way this is where you're going to use your EXPs to get as much as possible. Let's max this out. When it comes to the EXPs, I like to get a lot of 24 hours to actually use it. So most of the time I just kind of use the other ones and let this 24 hours kind of stack up a little bit more. Just my own thing, nothing special with regards to that. Otherwise, I believe that is pretty much it. Okay, the only thing we have to look at right now is this particular event here. Where is it? Is it under the mastery? Yeah, under the mastery ball. This romantic pursuit, it says bounty hunter. Okay, now bounties. Is this what they're talking about? I absolutely have no clue. You know, like we're going to see how it unfolds in the end, but we're supposed to find him to go to the next one. I really don't know how that works for sure. I thought it was just going to be opening cards, but it looks like what they meant here. Let's go back to the event. Is that find me to gain progress? So I guess progress is to open these cards here. These are the progress plus one plus one plus one. So you, of course, the more you get, whatever, the more you pull. Unfortunately, when we pull the first card, we didn't get any bar move up, so I have no idea how the bar is supposed to move. I'm definitely curious about that. If I get more information, I'll definitely let you guys know. If you guys have information already, please be nice enough to share. But otherwise, that's pretty much it with regards to what anniversary has offered. Unfortunately, no dream of fashion Ryu, but that's fine. I know it's still coming, and hopefully, it means it can still be a special summon character, right? Because that's actually what I want. I want to have this EX move for sure. I know people just want to have him free. If you get him free, you're not going to get the max, potential for him. And we do want him to be in his max potential. And we need to have a Ryu that actually is a top character. Okay. So the reason I'm saying this is because once again, think about it this way: you get a character that is supposed to be in the special summons. That automatically guarantees that the character is going to have, let's go back to the gallery, automatically guarantees that the character is going to have soul power. That's the first thing you need to pay attention to. That is extra strength right there. Not only is it going to get soul power, we're also going to expect character to have their own EX move to give them that extra boost. And the only EX move that we have right now, I think we need a better EX move for Ryu. Although the one we have is not bad at all, but we need something better. Look at the Vegas EX move right now. That's what we're going to go for sure. So now that we actually cleared all that out of the way, we're going to be looking at the Vega kit and the Psycho, Dan, or the strongest Dan, or all the nicknames that he have for him, Funky Dan, whatever. Afterwards, okay. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to do something special. Okay, we're going to first of all let's look at this. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and just pause real quick here. I want to see if I can clear as much as possible with regards to these summons here, and then I'll be right back in a bit. Okay, so we're going to pause here in a bit. And we're back. So I've done a couple of awakenings, so we kind of have a bit of some slots here. I think there's supposed to be where you can actually see the character list. So 125 out of 150. Typically you can add more slots if you want, but I'm not going to buy 5 slots for 100. No way. I'm going to try to mix it up as much as I can and keep on getting all that going. So first of all, like I mentioned before, when you want to go right ahead and do this pool, we're going to use it as an example to actually look at how this pool works once again. Okay, we're going to do regular draws. Okay, friend recruits, I don't think is ready yet. Faction recruit, we only have 19. We're going to just do one quick 10 because I know I'll be pulling them sparingly. Once we have one additional, token, we do the last pull. We don't do charge recruit as well. I've told you guys many times. I just kind of put his face there, but I don't do charge recruits. Tricky is too much. I don't even use gems to actually pull characters at all. Gems are strictly for divination in my book. Okay, hopefully we get our 30k gem reward that typically is available in divination. Talking about this one right here, we haven't gotten that before, so hopefully it's supposed to be something that you get as a pity along the way, because I know people have gotten that. I've seen this in videos as well, but let's go right ahead and let's try and actually start the draw right away. Okay, so first of all, once again, when you want to start this draw, always make sure that you have sorted out your wish list. Dan is here right now. So first of all, we can see that we have 5 here. No matter how much 5 we have, we're going to bounce one of them readily and easily. Okay, put Dan in there. He's probably going with top priority, to be honest. Put out Freddy next, and then of course the rest of the champs to follow. So first things first, we have our wish list set up. We're going to look at Guile and Gal and Chun-Li, first of all, make sure that they do need an extra copy. Okay, typically what we want to do first is you want to actually exhaust the ones that you have here, this faction invite, because these guys don't follow the wish list trend. You have they just kind of pull whatever they pull, and if you're lucky, you're lucky. If you're not, you're not, right? So that's the way this one actually works. So I'm going to go right ahead and just make a pull. Now, do I want Dan or do I want to focus on Suit Able? I think I'm going to focus on Suit Able, but the first what I'm going to do is, instead of focusing on Suit Able, I'm going to see which one actually has the most that needs to be combined, and the one that has the least, and then we're going to use that to kind of gauge. So if we look at the Wind faction, let's go to Awaken. That's easier to kind of like point it out. And the Wind faction, the guys that need that pair is quite a lot. We have Chun-Li, we have, let's just remember, we have Chun-Li, we have Gal, we have Guy, we've got El Fuerte, right, like T-Hawk, B Zangief, Street Poison, and this one doesn't matter because we can always combine him whenever we're ready. So this one doesn't matter at all. Only for only for A base characters, not B base characters. Okay. So we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that we can actually combine. Okay. What this means is that we have a few that are not here. If you get the wrong character, it becomes 8. Okay. So that's one to one avoid as well. So we're going to have to look at the gauge. Now go to Thunder. Okay, Thunder. Who do we have that needs pairing? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we don't count Able because Able is not complete yet, right? So we don't count Able, and we don't count characters. Actually, let's go back. We don't count characters that are yet to be completed. So in this case, it's T-Hawk and El Fuerte. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So 5 for the Wind faction. Okay. For the Thunder faction, we have Mummy Dowsem and Suit Able to complete. So we're going to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 need, and 6 rather. So we have 6 here. So Thunder actually even has a little bit more. 6 that we need to complete. And if we look at the flame faction here, for Flame, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually we have 1, 2, 3 because we still need to get DJ and Flame Able or Fire Able. Fire Aiden. My apologies. Fire Aiden. So we still have to get those two. So Flame seems to be the one that has the least. However, if we go ahead and go to the factional invite and we try and pull for Flame right now, what this means is that we can either pull more or we can either add to, so A grade as a special, whatever, we're not doing that. We can either add to the 5, 6 and whatever, or we can eliminate it if they actually do duplicate. Okay, so if I look at what I'm going to do right now in this case is, let's go back to the wish list. First of all, we've established that we need all these characters here for sure, as well as this last bit as well. Yeah, as well as this last couple of characters too. So what am I looking at here? The Fire Zone has a lot of people that still need to be completed, but at the same time they have the least amount of people that have pairings. So let's go right ahead and let's just, should I shoot for Fire or just shoot for the faction I actually care about the most? I'm going to shoot for the faction I care about the most. Honestly, right now, Suit Able is the real G. Okay, I really want Suit Able. I want to start working on his cars. I know his cars are kind of like far-fetched because I only just started to work towards his cars right now, but Fire Aaron 2 is actually, a real G as well. So we're going to go for Flame, okay? We're going to go Flame, and you're going to see what I'm talking about right now, okay? Because this particular section here, like I mentioned before, let's go back to establish this once again. As you can see here, this particular section, doesn't have, I only have like 1 in Dalzim, 2 in Aiden, and 3 in Cody. Hold on, no, Cody actually doesn't count. My code is not complete yet. So actually just two characters that need to be paired. So you know what? We're gonna go with the flame factions for sure. Unfortunately, that means if we miss out, we can start getting characters like this and start adding them back to what we need. But we're gonna do flame. We're gonna do flame for sure. So let's go right ahead and go to the first flame. I'm gonna do one by one. So we got um we got Furlong right now. What that means is that now Furlong needs to be paired again, right? That's the unfortunate thing about when you go for the ones that are list. Unfortunately for us, he did pair himself back, so no penalties, but it was kind of like a waste. That's why I said the most valuable the most valuable way of recruiting characters you can actually get is going to be the 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 arcade tokens, right? This ones here are nice because you can easily it's kind of easier to get, like, the special summon, the master inferno characters, because I'm not sure if maxing out your wish list means you're not able to get the master inferno characters, because I've not gotten master inferno characters through the arcade coins in a long time. Typically get them through this, but if we get them through arcade coins, at least we can debunk the myth that once you fill up your wish list, then you're kind of like stuck. But that's where we're at right now. So we're going to go right ahead and now start to draw. There are going to be chances we're going to actually have to do some cleanup. And during those times, I'm going to have to do a pause on the video. You know what? This video is kind of like really long enough. I don't want to. What we're going to do is we're going to do the first set of pools, and we're going to actually go to special summon. Okay, we're going to go divination. Use this video to wrap up divination. I actually have a lot of divination tickets too, so it's actually also really, really tricky. Do we have any 50% off character here? No 50% off character at all. And of course, guys, don't get too excited when you see this damn popping up here. This is especially made. This divination is specially made for master or inferno based characters, and we already have Oni on here because he's our next focus. Okay, is there anyone we're gonna? Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just do the draw with the factional invite, and because we have our wish list set up here, what we're going to do is we're either going to be get one extra character that we need here, or we're going to be cleaning out one of the unwanted characters that are around here. Okay, because we have so much unwanted characters under thunder and wind, we're going to start with thunder. Okay, so if we get a pull, then it's cool. Although we have flame here waiting for me, but should we do the flame? Let's do the flame. We're almost done with this. If we get a pull, that'll be great, because we are kind of like, okay, here we go. So we get a pull. So who do we get? We get Dudley. All right. So what does that mean for us? Let's go right ahead and just get that cleared out. Confirm. What does that mean for us? It means Dudley's either going to 5 stars or Dudley's 1 step to 5 stars. So let's see if we have any quick awakening. No, Dudley's not going to do quick awakenings. We still need one more Dudley. Who did we, yeah, we still need one more copy of Dudley to complete the, whatever. But we're going to stop here right now. What's going to happen is I'm going to have another video that's going to be specifically towards pooling. All right, it's just going to be a pools galore video, and then we're going to use that video to kind of like obviously hopefully get some nice characters along the way. This is not like a draft pool kind of video, because it's not compiled well enough for that. But it's going to be about pools. We're going to pull EX moves. We're going to pull special summons. No, not special summons. We're going to put special summons. We get up to 40. We're not sure about that yet, but we're going to put divination for sure. But more importantly, we're going to be pulling the arcade tokens. Unless we get too full to move, we're going to be doing that. Otherwise, guys, that pretty much has been with the anniversary update. None of those special tiny niches like new modes to the game so far, or anything that would typically hope for to be added on. But it is okay. The gifts is a lot. Right now we can kind of focus on making our characters stronger. Hopefully enough time for them to kind of put a new mode. Also, I'm kind of low-key glad that Fashion Ryu is not amongst here right now, trying to Ryu, whatever the case may be, because like I said before, I'm going to keep on insisting. I really want to play such someone character. I want him to be my next investment. So focusing right now on Trendy Akuma. Of course, we're going to be looking at the kit of Vega. There's going to be back-to-back videos coming up in a bit. We need to make sure we clear some of this stuff tonight. Otherwise, it's been your boy Shin Ryu. Thanks for tuning in. I see you guys. Thanks for getting me to 200 as well. Once again, next step is 250, guys. Let's try and get this subscription going. I appreciate you guys, the comments as well, everything, the support. You guys have been fantastic and amazing. Happy anniversary based on Street Fighter as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.